I signed up as a favor to a friend. It's actually why I signed up. So a friend of mine runs a charity organization, and she said, would I please sign up? And that's why I joined. And then I went off like a rocket immediately. No, okay, I didn't. Well, I'm still working in my digital marketing business. I have a digital marketing business and an education consulting company. And yeah, things were going very well in my businesses, and as a result, DuPont didn't really get very much of my attention until COVID, really. And that's when things changed. My businesses I probably lost 70% of my customers because of COVID. So that's really where the shift came, because you think those things you thought you could trust were not so solidly built or secure as I thought they were. So in a family with only my mother working, supporting 5 children, my dad, his parents as well, and it was a daily struggle to put food on the table. That has left a huge imprint in a huge mark on my life, in terms of I never want to be in that situation again. And I can tell you, I look at how many families are in that situation or close to that situation, and I really get choked up, because I have that feeling that I had when I was a child. And that's why I get so frustrated with people that don't want to take action, because I think to myself, I was there as a child, and do you understand how your children feel in that situation? If you think of it as a coin, on one side of the coin is pain. That's a pain that drives me, because I never want to be in that situation again. And I look at my parents. The children, me and my siblings, support my parents. I never want to be in that situation where I need to be supported by my children. I mean, I love my parents dearly. I don't mind doing it, but I most certainly wouldn't want to be in that situation. So for me, that is another big driver as well. And then the aspirational side of the coin is, it's just proving to myself that I can do it. You know, I suppose every one of us have doubts about our ability, doubts that we carried from our childhood. You know, can I do it? Am I good enough? And I was chatting to one of my wealth engineers, you'll know who you are, about it, to say, I'm just like you. I have the same doubts. I put on my big bear suit and I get up every morning and I push forward. I'm not different to you. I have the same challenges and the same obstacles. It's just what I'm choosing to do to tackle those obstacles. I choose to take action rather than sit back and be a victim of circumstance. And that really was a big wake-up call for me when I lost 2 clients. And to all those people who have businesses, your life can change like that. Not even businesses. You are in a job. Your life can change like that, and suddenly that income that was so secure isn't there anymore. For me, it was the decision, actually at the beginning of the year, make DuPont your number 1 priority. That from then I already started to shift more time towards DuPont. So I was probably spending maybe half an hour a day to an hour a day. And then at the beginning of March, I finished a contract, a very big contract, which took a lot of time, and I didn't replace it. And I started spending that time on DuPont as well. But really it was the decision to take action. And then I started working to say, okay, the DuPont system is absolutely fantastic, but my digital marketing, I've got a digital marketing agency and I do predominantly LinkedIn marketing. And the sort of target audience on LinkedIn is much more professional, a professional market. And so I put together a strategy in terms of targeting that audience, using LinkedIn in a very, very structured way to get a steady stream of leads. Instead of signing people up with one product, sign people up ideally with 5 products. So that's my strategy. Target the right audience, and that audience that I target, what are their core pains? And if I look at the pains of that core audience, what is the message that resonates with that audience? And really looking at professionals, I'm targeting directors of companies, executives. And what is their pain? It wasn't money as much as it was time. Time and stress. So the health implications of being in a stressful job, the relationship impact, not spending time with children and family, saying to them, you want to make money, and I'm sure you don't want to make money slowly. Everybody wants to make money fast. And so fast track to wealth is make money fast by signing up with 5 products and clearly targeting the right audience with that message. People of my age and older, I see my financial advisor every 2 months. Do I have enough money? What do I need to do? And in reality, what he said to me is, more and more people that thought their future was secure are suddenly realizing they don't have enough money for retirement. Their retirement savings are inadequate, and what they need to do is they need to build that retirement savings and their investments again. A second income business is about habit. For me, it's about habit and routine. You need to put it in your diary and do it consistently. Because if you do it like that, you have consistent growth and you maintain the momentum. Very hard when you slack off to get that momentum back. There is nothing to motivate you more than your bills are here and your income is here. And that's exactly where I was. And I thought, okay, I can try and get additional customers, but in this market, really. So that for me was the decision. It was to say, right, let's just commit fully. And I started shuffling my diary around. I've shuffled all my clients that I have into the morning. You know Parkinson's law, I think it's called Parkinson's law, which is the amount of time you allocate to something is the amount of time it's going to take to do. So previously I did my clients in about 4 hours, and then I shuffled it into 2 hours, and miraculously I still managed to do it all in 2 hours, and then spent about 6 or 7 hours per day on Dew Point. And that's what I do now. It is 7 or 8 hours of Dew Point a day, my clients in the morning. I want to stop my day job so that I can work 2 hours a day on Dew Point. What's the point if I can't create the financial freedom I want if I don't have the time freedom to go with it? And that's the aspiration. The aspiration is to sit on the beach in Mauritius or wherever with my rank 9s, look at them over a very expensive cocktail and think to myself, look at the difference they have made in their lives, and I've had the privilege of being on the journey with them. I started looking at how can I reduce the amount of drop-off, because I was signing people up and people are dropping off as quickly, just about, as I was signing them up. It comes down to targeting. If you want to get the right sort of people, target the people that you want in your business. And I'm busy refining that. Always it's build, refine. In June, I started Fast Track to Wealth. And Fast Track to Wealth is sign people up with 5 products. And what I've done is to create a plug-and-play system. So really it is, if people can read and copy and paste, they can effectively do the system. If you don't have the right people, that still isn't going to help. I mean, it is as seamless as it can be, and yet some people will not do it. I started building the system, so that I could get better quality people and also get bigger volumes of people. For me, it is build, see how it works, adapt, change, try something different, tweak, adjust. And that's what I'm doing now, is how do I get better quality? How do I define quality? Because now I'm redefining what I mean by quality, actually. How do I get better quality, and how do I get bigger numbers? And I think the Facebook campaign will bring in bigger numbers, because I will achieve in excess of 30 sign-ups with 5 products every month within the next 2 months. I will. You need to decide that you want to change your life. Whatever it takes. That's where I've got to. Whatever it takes is what I'm prepared to do. Because if you do whatever it takes, you will succeed. You cannot fail if you're prepared to do whatever it takes.